This is an update on the rat hive that I mentioned a while ago, that immediately got chewed up by my rats and is filled with this horrible thick foam. I found the distributors of little pet products in the UK. I couldn't get an email address directly for the manufacturers, unfortunately, but I sent an email off and I did get a reply back. I mentioned, my concerns with this foam filling, that it could be a choking hazard and it's not biodegradable. Well, I'm not sure if they're deliberately ignoring the points I made. Obviously they want to sell hammocks. I suggested that the linings should be removed, as it wasn't necessary if it was going to be sold with this thick fleecy lining. It wasn't necessary to have the foam. I also mentioned the igloo, which previously I hadn't had a problem with, but since this hive got chewed, two of my older girls have actually chewed the igloo, and that is also filled with the same foam. And I mentioned that I didn't think they should suggest that this is a suitable toy for rats, because I consider it dangerous, and that they should either not use the filling or not say that it's safe for rats. Now their reply is thanks me for the email. They're always happy to hear suggestions and comments, and they will pass the comments to the product design team. It says they take the welfare of small animals very seriously and pride themselves on being a leading supplier of this type of bedding. The foam is the same as found in dog bedding and certain cot mattresses, non-toxic and perfectly safe. It's extremely unlikely your rats would ingest the foam, and even if they do chew on it, because rats are capable of chewing through mild steel. So, if they do decide to chew the soft bedding, it can't withstand chewing. It does vary from rat to rat, and some rats don't chew. Others, especially younger rats, are prolific chewers, and we would recommend the tougher fabrics in our range, the grey and the damask fabrics, which are tougher and seem to deter chewers for longer. So it hasn't really answered my questions at all. I'm not particularly happy. I'm just working on my reply to this, because I feel that I didn't really want to be told about rats and chewing. Myself and most rat owners understand rats and chewing, that some rats chew and some don't. But I think they're avoiding the issue, which is the fact that it is not biodegradable. If a rat did swallow some, it could be dangerous and a choking hazard. So I am going to email them again. I'm just working out my reply, and I'm going to print the email address. And what I'm going to suggest is that if anyone else out there is watching this and they agree with me that this is not a suitable rat toy or rat house, if they would actually email the suppliers, distributors themselves, or if they don't want to do that, I'm not really sure how we could go about it. I could maybe collect a list of names of people and which items they've purchased, the igloo or the hive, and I could forward a list of names. But it's I'm just going to wait and see what the response is from everybody who's watching, whether they'd like to contact the company direct. I'm not going to just let this go at the moment, because I'm really unhappy with the hive and also with the igloo. So I'm just going to wait and see what you all think, and just please let me know.